Yes, hello, it's me. It's Gordon Ramsay. Say yes, chef. Yes, chef. Say fucking yes, chef. It's me. It's Gordon Ramsay. I'm the man who put the fucking into you call this steak fucking tartare, you fucking muppet. It's nice to have an actual fucking muppet on the stage for once. I'm here to turn this roast around. It's a bloody disgrace. You've got this restaurant with the correct pronunciation, restaurant, full of punches, just gagging for some simple, fresh, clean, locally sourced jokes, bits and burns, and everything so far has been sloppy, overcooked, or reheated. I'm here to completely revitalize your joke menu with simple, locally sourced material that even you fucking cock hampers should be able to get. Yes, I'll be swearing a lot. Us chefs have to do that so that you know our jobs are tough and dangerous and edgy, and we're not just a bunch of self-indulgent home ec nerds who like to act like properly garnishing an Eggs Benedict is the equivalent of performing open heart surgery on a suicide bomber. It's why I give my shows edgy names like Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares. That's nothing. Wait till you get a hold of my new shows. The Pudding Dungeon, Pork Torture, and my favorite, if this oven isn't preheated by the time I get back from the Kazi, I'm gonna gouge out your fucking eyes with an oyster spoon, you simpering prick whisper. And that's why they asked me along to this roast, to add a touch of class. Look at this dais, not a single Michelin star amongst you, unless you count Paula Deen, who's a star who looks like the Michelin Man. Paula Deen, who is, of course, Jimmy Dean's illegitimate son. Fat, racist, Southern. Every time they tear down a statue of a Confederate general, she replaces it with one made out of butter. Paula, is it true that you and the guy from Papa John's are opening a restaurant where every menu item has the N-word in it? It's an ordering option. Would you like to N-size that with the N sauce on the side? Marvelous. You can pick up your order at that particular counter over there. They clearly had a hard time filling out the dais tonight. We've got chefs on here who aren't even real. Rachel Ray, everyone. You have a Food Network show called $40 a Day, also known as what Anthony Bourdain used to spend on vintage Coke straws. Rachel's style is known as simple and accessible, or as Julia Child calls it, wrong. I'm not saying Julia Child is ugly, but she's the only woman at PBS Charlie Rose wouldn't sexually assault. I mean, he gave the Swedish chef a hand job before. Chef from South Park, does anyone else think it's hilarious? The only black chef we could think of is a cartoon one. Also, it's the only black chef Paula Deen would share a stage with. Chef was famous for a song called Chocolate Salty Balls. And I don't know, they say American humor appeals to the lowest common denominator. I don't even get the joke, to be honest. My balls are neither chocolate nor salty. My balls are like my face, pale, pasty, and covered in weird scars. Swedish chef who became famous for dangerously flailing around a kitchen while spewing incomprehensible gibberish. Stop trying to steal my act, you Scandinavian frog fucker. Emerald Lagasse is here. How is that your name? Emerald Lagasse. Are you sure you're not a character from Ratatouille? Emerald's catchphrase was, "Let's kick it up a notch," which is unfortunate, because that's what Anthony Bourdain said when he had that belt around his neck. It's a roast, you fuckers. Let's finish off here with Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri, you sound like a private eye in a series of crime novels where the culprit is always LDL cholesterol. Guy Fieri, you look like a flavor of Mountain Dew called hypertension. You look like a bunch of Mexican car thieves stole you and pimped you out. You look like you should have rims. There was no point in making the car thieves Mexican in that last joke, but I've got that cute English racism that everyone thinks is adorable for some reason. Finally, Guy, I hate your show. I really hate the way you just stand there and let people do their jobs without calling them a bunch of lazy cunts or confronting them with a bacon sheet full of rat shit. You call that entertainment? It's certainly not cooking. Thank you.